Okay, we're ready to roll. Okay, this is the last where the last one got cut off a little bit, so I had to start over again. But here we go. Look, this is the last problem. 7 minus 3y squared plus 12y to the third divided by 3y squared minus 1. So we're going to go ahead and do that. First of all, notice this is in the bad order, right? This has the highest powered variable over here. I don't like that. I like going in decreasing powers of the variable. So here's what I would do. I would put 12y to the third first, then minus 3y squared. But wait a minute, there's a missing term. Which term is missing? The single powered, y to the single power term. So what do we need to put here? What would AC/DC say? Oi, 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 oi. That's right, we need to put an oi. Wow. AC/DC comes through again. All right, well, anyways, there you go. So that's it. You put an oi there because there was a single power y term missing. Okay, now secondly, you do this. Wait a minute, 3y squared minus 1. So I need to put 3y squared. But you know what? There's a missing y term. So you know what I should possibly put there? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe oi, 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 oi. Oi! 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 Maybe. Well, wait a minute though. Why did I put it in that weird, funky, ugly green color you could hardly see? Well, there's a reason. Because here's the bottom line. It is true, I told you, if there's any missing powers, you need to account for them. You have to put them in. If we didn't put the 0y here, we'd be in trouble, okay? Because we need to account for every power. However, out here, you can either put in the missing terms or you don't have to. I'm going to show you how it doesn't really matter either way. It's okay to put the oi in. It's okay to leave it out. Here, we need it. Here's how it works. Okay, first of all, what does it take to turn first guy into first guy? So we're going to say 3 into 12 is 4. Y squared into y to the third is y. So it's going to take 4y. Oh, good thing I put in the oi, because I needed a place to put my 4y above the y. So this times this is 12y to the third. Just like I wanted it to be. Just like I expected it to be, okay? Now, the next step. If I put the oi here, look what happens. 4y times 0y. Well, 4 times 0 is 0. Y times y is y squared. So it becomes 0. I could put plus 0 y squared. In fact, I'm going to put that in the green because I'll show you why. In that ugly green, you can hardly see, plus 0y squared. And then finally, it's going to be 4y times negative 1 is minus 4y, right? I want to subtract that, but remember how tricky I am? I'm not going to subtract. I'm going to add the opposite. I'm going to make this plus, minus, who cares with 0? It doesn't matter. Plus, this and this is 0. This and this is negative 3y squared. This and this is plus 4y. Bring down the 7. Now, I want to point out something here first before we move on. Now, since the 0y was there, I did 4y times 0y was 0y squared. Notice, what if I didn't even put that? What if I just put 3y squared minus 1, right? Then I'd go 4y times this guy is this, 4y times negative 1 is this, and I would just leave this blank, okay? Well, it really doesn't matter if I put my 0y here and call this 0y squared, or if I leave this blank and just put my minus 4y over here, leaving this blank, these are both going to net out to be 0 anyways, so it really doesn't matter. I could put the 0y in, or I don't have to out here, but inside here, you need to account for every missing term. Okay? Now, what does it take to turn 3y squared into negative 3y squared? It's going to take negative 1, so that's what I'm going to put here. Minus 1, okay? Minus 1 times 3y squared is minus 3y squared. Now, I'm going to do it as if I don't even have the 0y here. So -1 times -1 would be +1. I'm just gonna leave this guy blank. Or if I put the 0y there, I could just say -1 times 0y would be -0y, which is still nothing. Okay, so now I'm at my point where I subtract, but I'm gonna make it add the opposite. So make it plus, minus. This is nothing. 4y and nothing is 4y. 7 and -1 is 6. You get 4y plus 6. That is the remainder. So the answer is gonna be this guy plus this guy, 4y plus 6 over 3y squared minus 1. And that is the answer. All right. So, I think you guys got a pretty good idea of how to do this now. So I'm going to give you a few problems. Notice I'm not giving you millions of problems to do these. I'm giving you enough to give you some practice with it. I'm trying to give you a reasonable amount. So anyways, I'm going to put it up here what the assignment is. Oops, got to get rid of AC/DC. Hold on. It will come. Wait a second. Where is it? There it is. It is this assignment. Let me make sure that's not right. That's algebra 1. It's this one. It's this one right here. Homework number 45, page 366, 5 through 17 odds, and then also number 18. Okay, so 5 through 17 odds and number 18. Long division of polynomials. Enjoy.